Guys, I'm gonna say something bold. The Samsung Galaxy S25 FE is the most underrated Samsung phone of 2025. Not the flashiest, not the fastest, not the headline grabber, but the one phone that makes the most sense for people who want the real Samsung experience without paying the Galaxy S25 Plus or the S25 Ultra level money, because there are some features on this phone that are exactly the same that you find on the S25 Ultra. I actually switched from my Galaxy S25 Ultra to the S25 FE, so I know it's gonna be a pretty interesting experience. Starting off the design, compared to last year's model, yes, the look is very similar, but Samsung has made one important change that actually makes this phone feel premium in day-to-day usage. They've added armor aluminum frame on the side of the phone, which gives this almost the same kind of flagship feeling as the Galaxy S25 Ultra. And I know I'm far-fetching with that statement, but it feels like it because this frame is actually premium and the display size is also quite optimal for that large to one-handed experience ratio. We get 4 nice colors to choose from. Overall, the design is pretty much in sync with the Galaxy S25 series. What I'm saying, it looks and also feels premium for an FE flagship phone, which if you remember started off as an all-plastic device. And it definitely feels way more premium than the Galaxy A56. The other awesome experience is the display, because even after going from S25 Ultra to the FE, the display experience has been pretty on point thanks to having a bright punchy AMOLED panel, 120Hz adaptive refresh rate with great outer visibility, and Samsung's amazing color calibration. I honestly had a great time using this phone when it comes to gaming or watching media. It's been a fantastic experience. Now let's talk about performance. This is the only area where I think a lot of people misunderstand this phone. Yes, there is an Exynos 2400 chip inside the S25 FE, which makes this the first phone in quite a long time that I've used as my main device or for a longer period of time with an Exynos chip. The last phone that I did that with was the Galaxy S22 Ultra. So this is not the fastest or the flashiest chip, but it is very much optimized on the Galaxy S25 FE. If you're looking for raw numbers, then there are better options out there, but this is the most important part. Samsung isn't selling this phone for benchmark hunters. As I said, this is designed to give you the best Samsung One UI experience at the best price, at that flagship level. I'm talking smooth animations, reliable day-to-day performance. Like, I honestly haven't seen any issues. Pretty much everything is playable on this phone, so no major overheating issue, no random drops. During this time, there have been some software updates, so things have improved. Not only you get the full One UI experience, you also get full set of Galaxy AI features on the S25 FE, which means you have even more AI features on the S25 FE than even the iPhone 17 Pro Max. I'm talking those amazing Google Gemini features like the circle to search or some of the latest Gemini as well as Gemini Advanced and Gemini Live features, and of course Samsung's useful photo editing AI features along with their translation tools. It honestly does all those AI tasks pretty well. It really gives you that full Galaxy S25 Ultra software experience. Like, compared to my S25 Ultra, I'm not really missing out any feature when it comes to the software is concerned. And you know what's crazy? Battery life might be on par or even slightly better than the S25 Ultra after all this usage, because it's rocking an almost 5000 mAh battery. It's 4900, which is one of Samsung's biggest battery on this phone size, and with 45 watt fast charging, which you don't even see on the standard Galaxy S25. So in terms of battery usage, I've been very satisfied with the experience on this phone. If you think only the Ultra can give you that ultra battery life, then you might be surprised to see that the S25 FE can give you almost the same experience. Now, what about cameras? Well, this is the area where you're gonna have some trade-offs, but also, once again, some surprising results. Let's talk about the good stuff. The front camera this time is upgraded to a 12 megapixel selfie sensor, which is pretty much the same sensor as you get on the S25 Ultra. So if you want Samsung's best selfie camera performance, you're getting that on the S25 FE. Colors are on point, video is pretty good, up to 4K 60 FPS. Shoots one of the best videos on a phone, especially at this price. As for the back camera, the 50 megapixel sensor is trustable, it is optimized, so Photos look good, sharp, have great colors. If you use that 50 megapixel resolution, you're gonna get more detail. Like an actual real life performance, it does do pretty good. But what I did not expect is that we still have the same 8 megapixel 3x optical zoom that Samsung did not upgrade, and on paper, it is definitely unacceptable in 2025. But when you're using this outdoor, especially in good lighting scenario, this looks surprisingly good compared to what I was expecting. Again, I'm not saying it's as good as a proper high-res 3x lens or even merely close to the portraits you get on a 5x lens from the S25 Ultra. Still, the result is in front of you, so you can see and make up your mind. The ultra wide angle lens is also 12 megapixels, so you're gonna get a decent performance there as well. Overall, video performance is on point. You can shoot 4K 30, 4K 60, and even 8K 30 on this phone. Still, I will say Samsung has to respect the FE brand, so please, Samsung, you need to upgrade that 8 megapixel 3x optical zoom sensor. Other than that, all the other things like having a proper IP rating, long 7-year software support, better haptic, better support network, all these little things do add up in this experience as well. So what's my final verdict? Well, as I said, S25 FE, while it is the most underrated Samsung phone of the year because it brings the flagship level experience down to the lowest price, you can save even more money by going for the S24 FE from last year if you get a really good deal. Still, a bigger battery, having a slightly overclocked Exynos chip, and of course, Android 16 out of the box, all these things will make a longer impact on your usage. Again, within Samsung ecosystem, if you're looking for the best, most affordable Samsung flagship experience in 2025, and especially if you're debating between A56 and the S25 FE, I'm gonna tell you S25 FE is definitely worth the extra money. But let me know what you think about this in the comment section below and how Samsung can improve the future FE product. Subscribe if you're new here. With that being said, I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.